All right. Hello and welcome back, and thank you for tuning in. As you see, I feel like there's a lot I've been wanting to express, and finally, the energy is kind of opening up for me to share. This video in particular is about something I haven't yet opened up about, and I'll probably be following up with more videos, but it's about autism. And in particular, I haven't shared so much about it because I don't feel like it's so obvious in my life. It's something that is has a more subtle effect on my life, but I want to kind of talk about it because it's something I think is actually a gift. It's a beautiful part of myself, and it's not a representation I've seen out there a lot, and I'm really embracing it as a beautiful thing. Basically, my biggest experience of autism is just sensitivity. And so a lot of what I'm going to share in this video is just my personal experience. And you might hear some of these things and be like, oh, that's just a people thing, not necessarily an autism thing. I'm not speaking as an expert, just speaking from my personal experience. And the things I want to describe are just things I think are related to that part of me. But they could be things that anybody relates to, such as being a sensitive person. Um, but I do experience it in a special way, I believe. I've always been very sensitive to energy, and I think a lot of autistic people experience this. Um, a really heightened experience of energy that it takes a while to really come to understand because not you don't experience other people being aware of things the way you are, and so I think a lot of people spend a lot of time adapting, trying to adapt. Well, why am I so sensitive to this? I want to be more like other people that aren't. But that's what I want to return to. It's a gift. I'm really embracing that it is a gift, and I'm meant to have this sensitivity, and I'm meant to stand out. I don't have to be like another person. If I'm sensitive, it's because I have a special gift to bring to that environment, and it's important for me to honor my sensitivity. I personally have done a lot of energy work to support my sensitivity, and it's helped strengthen me and supported me in embracing that part of myself, because it truly is a gift. The more I embrace that, I become a happy person. I spend a lot of time tending to my sensitivity. Self care is huge. It's vital that I give myself the rest, the space, the nourishment that I need. And oftentimes I'll find that, I'm not nearly as social necessarily as a lot of people are. That doesn't mean like I'm a salesperson. I can actually talk to people for a very long time. Obviously, that's my job. But my communication is always full of purpose. And so that's why, you won't find me engaging in a lot of small talk. I think I probably stick out at work as someone who, you know, I'm so engaged, like I'm very focused. And I think that is a trait of autism. When I'm at work, I want to be calling clients. I want to be so focused on what my mission is there, which is to make great relationships and make great sales. And that doesn't mean I won't ever have conversations. I value positive relationships. So, I'll say the hellos and I'll say those kind of greetings. And if somebody, as a very energy sensitive person, if I notice that somebody has a very positive energy and God is calling me to go deeper with them, I will invest in that relationship and maybe get to know that person a little deeper. But honestly, I will say that I'm very particular about who I will invest my time and energy in because I'm so energy sensitive that, to be honest, a person has to be very high vibrational for me to feel like I want to go deeper and invest in that relationship. And that's another reason why it's a gift. I've really come to accept that I'm very happy with having a very select group in my life because all my relationships, because I'm so sensitive, have to really bring a lot of value to me, really build me up as a person. Of course, it's one of my greatest joys about living with my twin flame is because, like, obviously my twin flame vibes on such a high level with me. And I'm so grateful to have that primary relationship in my life because um, at the core, there's always so much love and joy that I'm constantly enjoying, even through our challenges. We're always sharpening and improving each other to be better and better, and that's a great purpose for me. You know, relationships should always seek to better and improve, and so yeah, I guess I noticed that I'm very purposeful in my energy, and I think a lot of autistic people are very passionate people. They come with a very powerful mission. And part of the gift is, this metaphor came to my mind about Paul Revere. The British are coming. We are loudspeakers. We are here to put something out there for the world that needs to be known, um, because we're passionate and we're great communicators in that way. When when we when we heal, the key is, as an autistic person, you have to spend a lot of time in self care and self love because your energy is going to be so unique and not like anyone else, and you have to invest in yourself to be able to express yourself fully and with a lot of confidence. And of course, Greta Thunberg is a great example of this. um, she experienced, both sides of autism. If you're not really loving and embracing yourself, she tells about that experience of feeling very shut down. And, I've experienced this. I think a lot of autistic people have experienced this. You have to invest a very deep level of self care to be able to have that powerful level of expression, which, as we see, Greta, of course, gave that to herself, empowered herself to speak on her passion, the environment, and she's a powerhouse in the world. She is sharing abundantly with the whole world, with the greatest leaders, about the best things we can do for the environment. That is autism at its best. That's the gift. Um, but getting there is the journey for a lot of people. And that's why I'm sharing this message because, and this is speaking from my experience. I know that it is called a spectrum for a reason. People are going to have a vast a range of experience in this. Um, for me, I can honestly say that having found a very potent spiritual teaching like Twin Flame Ascension School to constantly nourish and feed my soul, doing lots of positive energy work, learning meditation, um, learning how to make videos and share my passion. These are things that help me stay a very healthy person. Um, and yeah, so it's important to have those things to support you. Another thing I want to share is an autistic person is likely to speak up a lot in an environment. That sensitivity again. I notice that I will be quicker to point out issues. And so it's important for, in my case, to have a lot of self confidence and belief in myself because sometimes bringing those things, you know, these are things that people have a difficult time looking at. And my soul is bringing the gift, saying, it's time to look at this. It's time to heal this. We need to move through this. Um, a healthy autistic person needs to feel free to communicate that love, that gift to a community or to a group, even if it ruffles feathers. But it really takes that maturity to know that God is moving through you. And I think that on the other end, autistic people who haven't fully loved themselves in that area um, might find a buildup of negative energy, from not allowing that flow. And so it's important to practice sharing your truth. But of course, learning ways to do it effectively and powerfully and lovingly. All those things can be there. Um, I think a lot of people are just surprised by the power that a message can come through in an autistic person. But that power is there because that's how important the message is. I mean, listen to any of Greta Thunberg's speeches, right? They make you think, they make you feel, they make you truly see an issue in a different way. And hopefully, the goal is to actually have a real transformation. Um, yes, an autistic person might shake you up, they might shock you, but a healthy autistic person is going to come from a place of love in their power. Um, and so, but that's of course, I do believe that I have a responsibility to love myself in a really powerful way so that I can give my message in a way that's truly effective, because it does take a lot of self-love to nurture this gift. It's not necessarily going to be inherently positive. I have to really invest in myself to make sure that the powerful energy I have to bring is being brought in the best way. So these are just a few ways I wanted to share. My computer is alerting me that it is on its way out, which is okay. I feel complete in this so far. I know I'm going to share more. Autism is a gift. Autism is beautiful, but it's about learning the journey to support it and to love yourself. And there's a lot more to be said on this, but I wanted to start here with just sharing about the gift itself. And I'm sure I'll share a lot more content about how to really continue to support it deeper, so that autistic people can be the gift they're meant to be in the world. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.